Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, the afternoon has arrived, and I just got done bringing the Vulture back from field number 3. Gave a wash to our weeder, our fertilizer spreader, not sprayer. Gave a good wash to the Vulture, this beautiful little New Holland, our TA, and our, there we go, and our seed roll, put those away. If we look right across the street here, 2 of our barley fields are ready for harvest up here. But I'm not going to focus on that this afternoon. I need to focus on the lower plateau, because I'm going to wait for the barley fields to kind of turn at once. It won't be that long. But if we look down here in the lower plateau, our cotton fields are ready, so we got a cotton harvester going, which is not bad, because right now the current price for cotton is like $14.46. And we are spreading some lime down here. Well, the John Deere is anyways. Where are we here? So he's spreading some lime here. He's got to do all the fields. And we're going to fall in right behind with the Fendt tractor and seed drill. And we're going to plant some corn down for the pigs. The pigs could require some corn pretty soon. We do need to sell the pigs as well. As for the prices on some of the stuff that we would like to sell, I don't think we'll be selling anything except for probably the cotton is about the only thing that we will sell, and that we just have to wait for the harvester to do his job. Nope, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go, now it's folding. So yeah, our harvester is going to town, and we're going to go to town on these 3 fields right here, getting the lime spread, and then of course reseed it. Now I'm just going to seed 1 field, and then we'll hire a worker to do the rest, because I need to go over to the pigs, and I need to sell some pigs. And then also probably try to get some fertilizer down on the grass field. But I might just wait until we're done harvesting the cotton. And then I can go ahead and spray slurry down on all 3 fields at the same time. So yeah, I actually might hold off on that job right now. There we go. As for sunflower, right now the price is still no good on that. So we're putting that all into storage. Let's see, let's turn that. Pull up the combine. That's all good to go. I would assume that's our John Deere done spreading lime on the first field. I'm going to go ahead and park this guy up before I go over and transfer him over to this one here. And then we can get to go ahead and spread down some corn. I do need to check the contracts. I'm kind of peeking at field 33 and 35 all the time, because I would like to always bring in some more cash. Our cash flow is going down just a little bit, but I'm not concerned at all, because like I said, we're going to be selling some pigs. We're going to get plenty of money from the pigs to cover the loan interest when midnight rolls around. What I'm thinking about it, contracts for field. Now, I know field 35 probably still going to be in here for harvesting. Yeah. I may end up having to do that contract, because if no one else does, that field will just sit there and sit there and sit there, and that's going to kind of really, really suck. Where are you, sir, ma'am, whatever. You didn't quite get the whole field spread, and for what lime cost, I'm going to go ahead and cover that ourselves. But before I do, let's come back over here and top him off before we go to another field. Is lime in this seed hut? Yes, it is. So I got the Fendt tractor there ready to go. I would like to, definitely weed field 33, because that's an easy job, even though I don't have a tractor available to me right now, because all of them are pretty much getting used. So I also did take a quick look at the cheese. The cheese going for sale. Remember, the price was rising at the Timberline flour mill. It pretty much stopped right around $9.50. So yeah, I don't see where cheese is. I mean, yeah, you're going to get a little bit more from the cheese, but for 1 liter, you're going to have to sell a lot of cheese to make some money back on that. Now, for the sugar plant, we will be putting that down at some point. I just don't know when. Because I do want to save up the money first to buy the the lot of land up above to where all the tree saplings, well, they're not saplings, the tree farm itself. So we can go ahead and lumber up there. Lumber and replant. Lumber and replant. That's what I would like to do. For right now, I want to focus on these 3 fields here, getting some corn right back into it. Because in a couple days, the pigs, I mean, they're getting kind of low on corn. And that's 50% of their food. So yeah, definitely got to get them some corn in there. We do have sunflower if we need it. And I got plenty of root crops sitting around to top them off, which, you know, we could be doing in a couple days. Let's top off the pigs on some, well, I say top off. We'll fill them up with more food. Probably when this corn's ready in a couple days. But that barley in the upper plateau turning over, and then we'll bring it on down to the bakery. That is definitely going to help us out. Make a good profit there. Money, money, money. Alright, I just want to get one pass done here. And then we'll send him off on a worker. Actually, he has enough room. That shed right there is not too much of a hindrance for this John Deere and lime spreader. But since I always seem to do a headland on this side for the worker, why not? And I need to grab that Volvo truck and put that grain in the silo, but instead of just leaving out there in the sun baking. Perfect. And whoever is going to jump in here can have some fun here. Now, hopefully, I probably am going to run out of lime at some point. But that's okay. Lime is cheap. I'm actually trying to see. I guess I can see the trees over at the cow pasture as they bury themselves into the little pond that we made for them. Let's see, I kind of need the trailer over at the hog barn, so I'll leave this connected. But first things first, I want to get a field seeded with some corn. Then we'll bring this truck over with a trailer, because the pigs do require some straw. And then we'll sell them off, because I am up to 470 hogs in that barn. So yeah, it's time for them to head on out. Be made into whatever the animal livestock market does to them. Alright, this should be full and ready to go. It's on barley. No, I need it to be on the corn. And I think I will do a headland down this side, because I will need the room to turn around anyways. And lower it down. Turn it on. This won't take us too long, so let's get to it so we can move on to the next project. Seems like it's going to be perfect timing. Just as I finish seeding this field right here, that field will be ready. And I can move the John Deere on over to the third and final field while we're taking care of the piggies. So yeah, in a couple days we'll be harvesting some corn, making sure the pigs are all well taken care of. Like I said, I'm not really sure if I'm actually making money off the pigs. I mean, it sounds good every couple days where we're selling the pigs and getting $168 for it, but the amount of feed I'm giving them, hay, water, but they are giving me slurry and manure for the, so I don't know. I'm not going to sit down with a pen and pad trying to figure out if I'm actually making cash on it. But yeah, I think this might be the last map in 19 that I do pigs on for sure. I should have learned my lesson on Hawke's Bay when I was trying to run 4 pens and we had 1,200 pigs. Just running around with their head cut off on that one. There we go. One field of corn done. I probably shouldn't be riding back over it, but we are. Let's get off the field, get on the road. Well, if you want to call it a road. And I will get a headland done for this guy because this guy's a little bit fatter. And like I said, I always seem to do a headland anyway, so I might as well keep up the tradition here. And then we'll grab the John Deere. I probably should go over and top him off with lime. So my guess is he's not going to have enough to finish that field over there, the final field. And it is good to know that these 3 fields were in sync with the lime anyways. If they weren't, we did know these 2 fields needed lime, and that last field that we're getting ready to head on over to, I checked it after we started harvesting it. I can't remember if I checked it in the video the other day or not. But it does need lime as well. But if it didn't, I was going to spread lime on it anyways just to get these 3 fields in sync because we seem to be just putting the same crop in it anyways. Alright, set you off on a worker. Yeah, he's going to require some limes. Let's go ahead on over and top him off. Then we can jump into our Volvo truck, head on over, and do some selling of some pigs. Actually, I might put the straw in first, and then sell the pigs, just so I can get more of it in there. Gotta remind myself to do that often. It seemed like oh, I'd be like, oh, let's just get rid of the pigs and top them off. And it's like, no, top them off, then get rid of the pigs. That's what you should be doing. So hopefully with the sale of the cotton and at some point the bread, like I said, there's 2 things that we need to purchase. The sugar factory and the plot of land in Northern Plateau. And I think that's going to be just right around 400 grand for both of those. And then I should start focusing back on paying off on the loan. But then I'm going to keep saying that. And then people keep coming up with more mods. And I just can't resist. How much is a sugar factory? I know that plot of land's like 220. And 180. Yeah, so 400. 400. Alright. The first thing I would buy would be the plot of land up there because we can make money on that right away by cutting some trees down. And lumber is not a bad way to make a little bit of cash. Even on hard economy, we made decent money here and there on it. On Mercury Farms, we made a killing on it. Here, not as much, I don't think. Or was it? Yeah, I think we were getting right around 20 to 30 grand, depending on how much wood we were bringing down. The question is, how much cotton are we going to get off those fields over there? I know last time we harvested, it seemed like I was a little bit short on the cotton for some reason. what we get out of it. All right. Another worker, please. And I should be able to, the way the fence going, should be able to get all these fields planted before the evening comes. Alright, time to head on over to the hog barn. And we'll get the pigs all squared away and sold. Alright, the first thing we need to do is clean up the food area so I can get in and out of the silo no problem. Oh, I got it all into the bucket, huh? That's like a first in a while. Empty that on out. Really, I need to park this guy back up into the shed. I had it parked down by the manure. Go. Now at some point I think I'm gonna have to start collecting a little bit of straw because I think we're the engine was running. Yep, do that often a lot. This is force of habit. Jump in a vehicle, you start the engine. It's like, no, it was already running. I'll just fill it up and check the stats and see how much straw they actually require. Whoops, straw. I don't actually have that much straw over here, down to 62,000 liters of straw. They got 14,000. They're probably going to take all that straw. I mean, that's 14,000 liters, and I only got 68. They're going to take all of it. They could use some water. Cleanliness should clear up. And this is what I'm saying. I should make some corn. Yeah, they're going to need some corn. Probably some of the sunflowers. I might feed them that. I do have plenty of wheat in the northern plateau, so I think after we harvest that... I don't know if, actually probably after we do the corn in the lower plateau that we're doing down here, I'll probably plant wheat in the lower plateau. Because I need straw down here anyways. So that'll probably be a thing. To where we gotta start doing some crops for the pigs. Yep, they took all of that. So I have no more straw over here at this silo. It's a little tight getting around this corner with this trailer. Just gotta hug that fence line. Okay, we're through. And I'll just park this right on over here. I actually had no more straw for the horses either. Ooh. I probably should just take a quick look at the horses as well. Oh, they're pretty good for a while on things, so yeah, selling the horses in a couple days, that's going to help out as well. I haven't quite figured out if I want to just buy a trailer for the horses or lease it, and I think I don't know, maybe we'll just lease it. I don't know. I mean, it's only 15 grand. I have to think about that. It's just kind of it's more of a nuisance having to go to the store every time and lease a trailer every 10 days or whatever it is. Alright, so now the fun part begins for me. Clickety click time. And turn down the speed to times 1 so the trailer doesn't reset on me. It's time to load some pigs and go make some cash. Okay, so we got the second trailer loaded up to a wonderful $107,000 in the bank account. You can see our grass field is not too far off and ready for harvest, but like I said, we'll spray some slurry down on the grass field and the cotton fields. We already got one module in the field, so that's 40,000 liters. That's a good sight. Hopefully the cotton price has not changed too much as we zigzag our way into the animal market. And then we spam the left mouse button 84 times to give us $84,000. And if you do the math, yeah, this right around $192,000 probably get to we'll just say 191. I am paying some workers here, so it does take me a while to spam this button. There we go. And done. Alright, so we do have the cash now for the payment at midnight. And a lot of extra cash over, but we're saving up to buy that land. And I am thinking when we get done... No, I'm not. So I think what we'll do is I'll do one more crop of cotton again in that field over there, and then we'll probably put down some sugar beet. Because by then I should have the sugar factory ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I think that's what we'll probably do. Planning for the future. Oh no, I thought you were turning up the bridge. Alright. We'll pass you anyways. Alright, now we'll check on the pig's status once again for food. Hopefully it looks a lot better. Got the slurry tanker already over here, but I need the Fendt tractor to go ahead and do that. So I might as well leave the Volvo truck right over here. Actually, the Volvo truck probably needs to go on down to the other shed and get ready with the cotton module trailer. Yeah, I'll take up the whole side over here. I don't care. I'm not really parking anything else over here. Alright, so how do the pigs' status look now? And that does look a lot better, but that's only for 320 pigs. And yeah, so we need to top them off as we go along. So yeah, I think the sunflowers that we harvested, I might feed them that. I don't know what the best oilseed crop is I should be feeding the pigs with. I don't know if it's canola or sunflowers. I think canola and sunflowers are almost equal in that sense. I don't know. But if you know and seen someone else has done a test on that, let me know in the comments below, because I mean, we do have the sunflowers already. I mean, it's not going to be enough to top them off, but it's not that bad. And if it's canola, I don't have any canola going right now. Where's that trailer? I see it now. Hop back in here. And we might as well go pick up that one module, get it off the field. I think I still got the case quad over here. Yep, with the cultivator. So I'm not going to worry too much about the crops destruction. I'll have to cultivate it after we spread some slurry down on it. And loading up should be good enough. While that's loading up, I just want to see what the price is going on that. I mean, it's going to be a while before I get there. So it's $14.60, which is not bad. I have seen it better, but again, it's not bad. Actually, the wool price is going up pretty good. If that gets up to 800, I don't know if I got enough wool to really sell any. The milk price at the bakery, $9.79. Yowzers. I probably should be selling my milk here. 98,000 liters. That's not like 100 grand. We need to do that pronto. So that's what I'm kind of saying about the milk and the cheese. So, I mean, look at that. $9.79 for milk. And the best price I've seen for cheese so far is right here. So I don't see any need to make a cheese factory. I mean, it's kind of a nice little concept and everything. I just don't see the profit in it right now at all. I was getting ready to check on something else and I forgot what I was going to check on. Oh, I got almost 200,000 liters of sunflower, so I probably should just give the pigs that. You know what? I'll just leave that right there. It should be out of the way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back across the river, go grab our milk tanker, and, you know, we're going to go sell some milk. We're going to get almost 100 grand from selling the milk. Just zoom out in traffic here like one would. Every time I try to pass a car here on the bridge, that's when a car comes around the corner here. And we are just going to the bakery with it, so it's this right here, so it's not too far. Oh, our Fendt tractor is done. He's done seeding that field. I should get him started. So I think what we'll do is we'll hitch up the trailer to this. We'll start loading it up with some 2% low-fat milk or whatever heck it is. Actually, is this natural milk? I don't think it's 2%. I have no idea. But it sounded good. While that's filling up the tank, we'll come over here, grab the Fendt tractor, and we'll get him over on that field there. Every time I do a worker seeding it, I do with the headland there, he doesn't quite get those little pieces there, so maybe I'll get those this time. Now, this will be 2 trips with a tanker. This tanker here holds 62,000 liters. These wonderful ladies of ours. I think the reason why we got really good milk and we got a good price is because, you know, we gave them some trees. I forgot. No, this should be... Was it this one? No, it is the other one. Yeah, because we gave them some trees and a little bit of a pond to kind of bathe themselves in. Alright, so while that's filling up, let's go ahead and grab this tractor right here. He should be fine on fertilizer and seed. Whoops, you missed that little spot there. Alright, I'll have to get that. I mean, it's just little tiny sections here, but you know what? It annoyed me last time when I was harvesting the corn, the sunflower. I could see those spots that it missed. Perfect. Alright. Well, I wouldn't say perfect. Good enough. It looks like our John Deere is close to finishing up. It looks like we'll be getting done... Ooh, okay. He ran out of lime. Interesting. So you can't do the whole field over here, huh? Alright, set you off on worker. Oh. We might call that just good enough. Yeah. I want to waste a lot of lime just for that tiny little strip. I will lose about, I forgot now, is it 30% in that little section of it? So I think that's going to be good enough. I'll just get the John Deere out of the way so our Fendt tractor doesn't have an issue here. Yep, so there's all of our lovely trees, a dead one in there, a little bit of a swimming area or a water, so they can drink the water. That way they don't have to go back in. I mean, I don't think they actually get water from it. We do not need the beacons on anymore. Looks like they're all set. I kind of lost track. Are we up to like 30 some odd cows a piece here? Yeah, 31. So we're over 120. And every, well, day, this short day and a half, we are getting 4 cows. So I think this barn can hold, ooh, geez, I forgot now. Is it 250 or 300? So we're only like half full. We'll let them keep on reproducing, get more cows, get more milk, all that fun stuff. But let's go sell our first tanker here. And it looks like the way the day is going, I don't think I'll be working into the evening hours today. Get done just a little bit early maybe. Of course, I say that, it's only 3.5 hours of daylight left, and that cotton harvester is probably going to take that long to finish that field and get working on the other field. I don't really like riding on the road here because it is a little bumpy. But then again, it is a dirt road, and I'm trying to do 50 miles an hour on it with 62,000 liters of milk in tow. Alright, so backing up here is not... And I did a terrible job lining that up. I'm always squared up just a little bit. And I'm sure there's going to be traffic coming along that I'm just going to block. Oh, I did take down that sign. Now I can't move forward or backwards. Interesting. Maybe it was the sign. Alright, here we go. I just want to double check here before I go ahead and sell this here. And, whoops, went by it. At the bakery. 979. Alright. So along with selling the milk and the cotton, you might be able to afford the tree farm either by the end of the day or first thing in the morning tomorrow. Probably have to be first thing in the morning tomorrow because, you know, it's getting late in the day, and making a transaction for land that late in the evening usually doesn't go over that well. It's hard to get a realtor or and the town to sign all this stuff over. Let's go get our other 30,000 liters, or just shy of... yeah, it will be 30,000 liters, I do believe. Farmy Fresh. Doesn't get that much fresher than that. I mean, I'm loading it up, and within 2 minutes, it's at the bakery. And I'd rather sell at the bakery than have to travel all the way up to the Northern Plateau and bring it up there. I just see... While I am here, though, and we're watching that, that's the wrong button. Let's go in here. Landscaping. No, I'm doing the wrong buttons again. That's Planet Zoo. There we go. And... can I not? I may not be able to get that little piece there. For some reason, it won't let me... It's going to go all around it, but not actually on that one little piece there. Really? You know what I can do, though, if I make this bigger? There we go. There we go. Now the grass is out of the road. Now all I need to do is hit X and then find the grass. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And let's not get any grass in the road this time. There we go. Got to make it look right. Alright, back to the bakery. And get the last bit of cash here, and then I think that's where we'll wrap it up. Yeah, I'll let that cotton harvester finish its jobs over there. And we'll probably just sleep through the night, so that way we can start next episode. We'll see how much cash we got. I don't know if I'll sell the cotton or not. Or I might do it at the beginning next episode in the evening hours. Haven't figured it out. But we got a lot of ways to go for him to finish harvesting that cotton over there. and I really don't feel like sitting in the cotton harvester and doing it myself. I mean, we already paid a worker to do the job, so we'll just let him finish. I don't think I've ever really harvested cotton and recorded an episode. Now, well, I did do one. Now, so if you remember the channel for a while, I did it on Ravenport, and that was like episode 15. And for some reason, yeah, YouTube really screwed me over on that video. I don't know why, but it's the episode that never happened. Alright, so by the looks of things, when we sell off this milk, let's see, we need 130,000, so we got to minus 130,000 from that. Yeah, so yeah, by the time we finish selling off that cotton, we should have enough cash to buy the property up in the northern plateau. And then I got to move some stuff around so we can do some logging up there. And instead of using our autoloader for the wood, we're going to be using the train to transport the logs from the upper plateau down to the lower plateau. At least that's my plan. How well is that plan going to hold up? I don't know. How aggravated will it be trying to get the logs into the trailer of the train? I don't know. But it's going to be, and I'm using quotations here, it's going to be fun doing it, maybe. I hope that's the plan. That's why we're buying it. And then, yeah, then once in a while we'll plant some more trees down. And the question is, how much can the train hold for logs? That's what we're going to find out. Not for a while, though. Of course, I always say not for a while. The next thing you know, everything progresses faster than what you think. And next thing you know, we're doing it. So the Fendt tractor, yep, he's getting along well. We got our corn planted for the pigs. We sold our pigs. We got the barley ready in the upper plateau. I mean, those fields should be ready, all ready in the next day, in the morning when we wake up. And we're harvesting the cotton. Yeah, he won't be done for a while. He or she, whatever, won't be done for a while. But the money's coming in just so I can spend it. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.